OSO's calling on volunteer search dogs from Portland for help. Mountain Wave Rescue sent 4 dogs up this past weekend. Another crew is there now. KATU's Emily Sinovic is live in North Portland with one of the teams who just got back from the mudslide. And Emily, happy to help, but happy to be back home as well.
Yeah, you can see why they're happy to be back home, because home's a pretty happy place. Scott's got 3 lovely yellow labs here. Over there, we've got Da Vinci, and you help me out here, Scott. Lopez, who's a retired search dog. All yellow labs, but this guy down here, this is our hero. This is Nexus. Hi, Nexus. The camera's over there. He was up in Oso for the past few days.
It's a barrel of monkeys.
Nexus and Scott saw destruction they couldn't have prepared for.
Sometimes the mud would be solid footing, and sometimes you'd move 6 inches and sink down to your waist. You know, and several times I'd take 1 step down and be, you know, stuck.
Most times, this little guy was up to his chest in mud. Scott had to cover up, and the stench so much more than the mind can imagine without seeing it, being there in person.
Until you get there and see it firsthand.
But Scott knows Nexus is good.
He is able to sniff out the strongest human scent that's in the area.
Up to half a mile away. That's good enough to give them hope, along with the dozens of other rescue dogs that were there to do the same.
You always hope that, you know, but there's that chance that, you know, somebody gets found alive.
The reality is they were there to try and find peace for those still missing.
Knowing that they're out there but not knowing where they are, that's the hardest part.
For now, it's back to the barrel of monkeys. He's kind of a photo bomber there.
Yeah.
This guy really wants to be
Lopez is.
But ready to go back whenever they get that call. Okay, so Nexie here, we call him Nexie. Yeah, he is going to be doing a little bit of training a few days every week for a few weeks, because they're on standby really right now until FEMA decides that they don't need help or volunteers anymore. So they'll be doing a little bit of training and waiting to see, because Scott says you guys would go back again in a second.
In a second, yes.
In a second. We're reporting live. Emily Sinovic, KATU News.
Appreciate all their work. Emily, thank you.